The Terrapins will kick it away first. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies offense takes the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Terrapins offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught behind the line, it's Ray. Makes a man miss. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. He's in open space downfield. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Terrapins! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bryant. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
At the 46-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
They go to the ground. Finding an escape route. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. After the first down completion, it's second and short. They'll give it to Johnson. Running into the open space. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Colorado steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Boulder a ton of confidence.
Dropping back, it's Washington.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fleming. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on second down. Under fire. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. Floats it out in space. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Givens. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They just keep firing. Under fire. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Brings up second down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It'll be third and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Givens. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Wants to throw on first down.
For the offense.
Makes the grab. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
Caught by the back. Marked out of bounds at the 48. Second down.
We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's given. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Huskies with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
First and goal, Northern Illinois.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
Northern Illinois.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
For the extra point.
And he made the extra point without problem. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks the tackle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. There's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off play action on first down. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Turns it loose. He makes a grab. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody
looking for the end zone. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Bring in the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Looking for a big play. Catch in stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 21 to UConn. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. Fighting off the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. The play action fake. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And the try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Quarterback gets enough. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Makes the catch. He get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Another Terrapins first down.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Trying play action. He's got him this time. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads it left. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Finds the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Kick is in the air. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Rushes on him. Caught close to the marker. It's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Here comes the heat. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bryant. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Northern Illinois!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Washington. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The handoff to Johnson. Got enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. First down and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going for 6. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This guy is such a weapon for this offense, especially down in the red area, because of his speed and his size. He's a nice target right there on the post. You see him. It's just really hard to box him out and prevent him from catching the football. Good decision by the QB, and it results in a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 4 over the Red Hawks of Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Snagged out of the air. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Fleming. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Gives it on the option. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To throw, it's Washington. He'll pull it down and run. Ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. He'll throw on 3rd down. He's got it. Oh, what a cut. He gets it in. Touchdown, Terrapins. At It's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Northern Illinois, 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll give it to Johnson. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle. It's caught downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Bryant. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Quarterback running on the draw.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. He missed it. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Using his legs, it's Ray. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to pass, it's Washington. Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Defense uses a sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Huskies. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You could tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 12 to UConn. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That's another Terrapins 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Brings up 2nd down.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late. 3rd and long coming up. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
At the 50. And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bryant. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Gain of 18. And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's a heat. The offense coughs it up. And they're able to get back on top of the ball, but they are still in a world of hurt. Back to pass on second down. On the move, he fires. And here's the third interception of the night. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.